Flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, roll call.
Michael Richmond,
Here.
Richard Patterson, John Pitts,
Here.
Dan Adams, Craig Palmisano,
Here.
Rich Tolson, Johanna Persky, Herb Pizzagno,
Here.
Stephen Giesecke,
Here.
Andrew Campbell,
Here.
Sam Friedman,
Here.
Patty Rosenberg.
Okay. This meeting is being held in accordance with New Jersey statute requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act Sunshine Law. Notice of this meeting has been advertised in the press and posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building. All applicants are hereby advised that if you receive board approval tonight, you must come forward and sign a form outlining procedures for obtaining building permits and mercantile licenses. At the conclusion of your case tonight, please approach the board administrator, Palma, to sign provided information sheet. All right. Then we're going to do approval of minutes, meeting of June 26, 2025. Anybody?
Motion?
Motion?
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Approval of decisions and resolutions, 27-2025, Joseph and Barbara Murray. 28, 2025, Brett Cratchman and Robin Canther Cratchman. Your
I'll make that-
motion?
I'll make that motion.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. All right, our first case, Jerry and Charlemagne McCool, 305 North Delavan Avenue, Block 704.02, Lot 2, located in the S40 zoning district, seeking C variance relief for side yard setback, combined side yard setback, and potentially others in order to construct a partial second floor addition. Current on water, current on taxes, water, and sewer payments, proof of advertising, and notification provided. Represented by Christopher Balanson.
Okay, Mr. McClellan is sworn in. Mr. McClellan, please raise your right hand. You swear affirm the testimony you'll give this evening will be the truth?
I do. I'll lead us off. Thank you, board members. Report is based on the application of Jerry Charmaine McCool, 503 North Delavan Avenue, Block 704.02, Lot 2, located in the S40 zoning district. They're proposing to put an addition on an existing single-family dwelling needing minimum side yard setback and combined side yard setback variances, and possibly others, but they're the only two that were identified. Page 2 is the zoning chart, highlighted in red, use a black and white printer, or yellow, if you use color, are the variances. Continuing on page 3 is the zoning chart. I just do want to point out that they do exceed the minimum lot area, they exceed the minimum lot width, so those both requirements are being met. Document reviewed in section 2, page 4, including the plans. There is one plan sheet prepared by Peter Weiss, a registered architect, and the variances required are as follows. Side yard setback to the building minimum, where the minimum side yard setback is 10 feet, 3 feet exists, and 5.17 feet is proposed. The 5.17 feet is for the proposed addition. Side yard setback building combined, whereas the minimum combined side yard setback is required is 22 feet, 15 feet exists, and 17 feet is proposed, again, for the addition. So basically, they're taking a house that was approved and met all the requirements when it was built. They kind of want to match the walls where they exist today, so by doing that, it creates the variances. So other than that, I will turn over to Mr. Balanson.
Thank you, Mr. McLaren. I'm Chris Balanson. I represent Jerry and Charmaine McCool with respect to their house on Delavan Avenue at 503 North, Block 704.02, Lot 2, in the S40 zoning district. On that property, the McCools have their existing single-family home. It's a 50s split level, like so many of the houses in that neighborhood. What they would like to do is, working from the existing footprint, fill in the lower part of the split give the house a more traditional two-story look, more contemporary also, two-story look, but also give them some additional space. Grandkids,
Yes.
grandkids all coming and to accommodate them. When the house was built, the 3-foot side yard setback on the right side was what the setback was back then. Fortunately, and I think the streets were laid out that way, the blocks were laid out that way. The neighbor to the right has their driveway on that side in the lower element. So that between the principal structures, between the two houses, it's like more than 20 feet. So in terms of every case speaks for itself, in terms of the side yard setback relief requested, that would be a beneficial item to look at when you're looking whether or not the 3-foot setback at the second floor is appropriate. Nothing else changes. That's the only variance requested, to C variance. The combined side yard setback is also a function of the existing conditions of 3 foot, and I think it's 17 feet, 17 total. Doesn't meet the 22-foot maximum because of the 60-foot lot width. With that, Peter did the plan. Peter can be sworn, kind of take us through what he did, what he drew up.
Mr. Weiss, just give us your name and business address, please.
Peter Weiss, 38 East Oakcrest Avenue in Northfield.
Please raise your right hand. You swear affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth.
I do.
You will accept his credentials as an architect.
Yes.
Peter, would you give the board the benefit of the existing conditions at the site? What the McCool's came to you to do, and how you satisfied that request?
Okay, there's an existing single-family house on the lot. It's a split level. It's kind of split left to right. So on the ground level is the entry, and it's right at grade, a couple inches above grade. Behind that, there's a den area. So this is sort of entry, den, utility space. And a few steps up is the living space, which is on the right. So that portion's only 1 story at the moment. And that's the kind of living space, living, dining, kitchen. And then above the entry level is the bedrooms right now. So there's currently 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. So what we proposed, and the way this house is situated on the lot is basically the way the whole block is developed. Even though the lots are deeper than they are wide, the houses are all oriented parallel to the street. So they have relatively large front yards and rear yards, and they tend to have a driveway on one side, but the other side tends to be 3 foot, give or take. So that's
consistent right down the block in
Yeah.
terms of each side is on what the setback is and where the driveway is.
well, they may flip and flop, but yeah, the point is one side is fairly wide enough for a driveway. The other side tends to be more or less 3 foot. So that's just the pattern of the neighborhood.
And this property, the house to the right, sorry, the house to the right, their driveway is on the left side of that house, so we have the benefit of that buffer between the 2 principal structures.
Correct. So I measured, actually I'd done some work on this house years ago, so I had the dimensions of this property. So I was showing on here the driveway. This is an attached garage. It's not part of the house per se, so the house really is over here. And the current house is 19 feet from the our property. So since we're setting back the second floor a couple feet, the distance between the addition and the existing house on the east side is 21 feet, give or take. So
Peter, why did you pick 5 feet? Because it's a
well,
basic,
5 foot, well,
that's usually 5 foot is minimum on side.
5 foot's kind of like the default minimum in Margate, so,
You say the second floor, you're holding back 5 feet 2 inches, correct?
yes.
Great, okay.
And there's also fire code things too, You can't really have windows if it gets too, If I made this wall in line with the existing building, I wouldn't be able to have windows on it because it's too close to the property line.
But you really did it to maintain greater setback.
Absolutely.
That too.
Dual purpose. So in addition, what we propose to do, currently this is the bedroom, so we're going to open that up, make that a den, and then add 2 bedrooms, a storage room, and another bathroom over here, which
You
No.
had nothing.
4.
And parking was okay with 4 bedrooms?
Yeah.
So that's a variance for the side yard setback of 5 feet instead of required
10.
10.
Yes.
And combined side yard of 17 versus 22.
Right.
In light of the configuration of this house, the house next door, do you think there's any substantial impact on the neighborhood or the immediate surrounding area?
No.
How about with respect to the zone plan and the zoning ordinance? Do you think there is a substantial detriment to either, should the board grant this variance?
No.
By tucking the addition back to 2 feet, maintaining a 5-foot side yard setback, plus the 19 feet to the house next door, does that help to maintain light air and open space between those houses?
Yes.
And obviously, this is an architectural upgrade, we believe, bringing to the house a more contemporary look.
Yeah.
And for maintaining, to a certain extent, maintaining the consistency of the houses on that side, on both sides of the street on North
Yeah.
Delavan Avenue.
Right.
It's kind of been developed at the same time, all the houses.
Yeah, they're
somewhat
pretty
similar.
much contemporary, yeah. Whenever
And this
they're built.
maintains this house at 2 stories versus going to a new house or going to an
Yeah.
initial story.
I mean, if you compare this to what's being built nowadays with the ground floor and then 2.5 stories above that, I mean, this is a fraction of the volume.
Do you find that to be a benefit to the general welfare?
Yes.
Thanks, but that's all we have, Mr. Chairman.
Peter, this is pretty much a standard addition on a split level. You really don't have many other options, do you? On a split level,
Well,
I mean, that's the
yeah.
way it goes, 1, 2,
Yeah, yeah,
3,
yeah,
and
well,
4.
typically I've done that. in
For a
other
master
cases.
bedroom ad,
Yeah,
But I can answer your questions now.
because the bedrooms are small, pretty much, in a split level of 3 bedrooms. My daughter has one too, and that's her plan too.
okay.
Anybody else from the board have any questions or comments?
Just two things. One is you're subject to a substantial improvement. I don't see that being an issue, but you still gonna have to abide by that. And the second item is you'll comply with landscape requirements for shrubs and for major renovation.
Does everybody remember what the McCool's are world famous for? Open and operating.
I didn't know that.
Woolies after tomorrow.
I was too young for that.
Regular?
I was too young for that bar.
Jerry said I've been in this room many times.
Right.
Yes. That's all I have. Thank you very much.
Okay. Anybody from the public? Public portion's closed.
I do have one question, and it's just a technicality. On the addendum for application, it says the front yard setback of 16.8 feet or 15 is required, but then on the plan, it says front yard required 16.8 and existing is 15. Which is it? It's kind of like the reverse of,
Yes, the current setback is basically 15 feet. So we're keeping the addition in line with that, which is,
it's 15 feet.
Hey,
Oh,
just
I
mistaken
see now on
again.
the plan it
My
says
fault.
15 feet,
All
so,
right. but the requirement is that.
Okay. Is it required to be 16 feet? But that would be,
That, I think, is another variance.
yeah, but that's,
For- for
newer
one
things
accord.
than when these houses were built.
Anybody else? Okay, Leo?
Yeah, Roger, is that front yard variance?
It's inversed.
Yeah, it's an existing non-conformance, but because they're modified.
I think, Roger, I think it's a variance for the foot.
Yes.
You're 15 feet deep.
Right, we're going vertically with it, so that
Right,
effectively is
15.33
exacerbation of
feet
that
to the
condition.
addition.
So I agree that it's a variance for about a foot and change.
Would it be existing non-conforming structure? That gets, okay.
It is, but once you take that,
What's
but
there,
don't
yes.
expand it vertically,
Okay.
it's a variance because you exacerbate it, so to speak.
Okay.
Good catch. So the variances are the following. There's the front yard setback for the addition, they're
make the motion.
Michael Richmond?
I think it's a very minor request. I think, as Chris said, I think the house does fit into the neighborhood. I don't see any thing that would affect the neighborhood adversely. I think if, they did tear it down and build whatever we're building now, that would be, much more egregious than what they're proposing on doing, so I'm gonna vote yes.
Rich Patterson?
I see no negative impact, so I vote yes.
Dan Adams?
You know, it's funny, I actually drive by this house daily because I live right around the corner on Douglas. And what you're doing fits to the neighborhood. It goes with the other houses in the neighborhood, and you're not building a brand-new, we'll call it McMansion or monstrosity, whichever way you want to go. I think it's a beautiful design. I think it's a great setup, and I vote yes as well.
Craig Palmisano?
Yes, I also vote yes on this. It's a big plus for you people and more bedrooms, and I say yes.
Johanna Persky?
I grew up in a similar house in that neighborhood, and I agree, it fits the character of the neighborhood, so I vote yes.
Herb Pisagno?
You absolutely need room for your grandkids, so it's a nice compliment to the neighborhood. I vote yes.
Stephen Giuseppe?
I approve on the same reasons that Mr. Richmond had explained. I think it's a good improvement, and rather than having an egregious house, I like the idea of maintaining what you have.
Drew Campbell?
I really like the improvement in the new addition to it. I'm definitely in favor of it. I vote yes.
And John Pitts?
I approve.
Motion carries, 9 in favor and 0 opposed.
Thank you all, appreciate it. Congratulations, good luck.
Can you bring the Louis back?
Yeah, we're gonna, just a couple minor things. Yeah.
Oh, wait, trade.
Yeah, right.
But then Margate changed,
It's back,
well, it's a great restaurant.
but I mean, it's back.
Yeah, I like it better.
Good luck with everything.
Thank you all.
How quick do you plan on starting?
Don't know, that'll depend on, now that I get to go, I'll hopefully over the winter.
Good luck.
I have 9 grandchildren, so they're all sleeping on the floors, so the bedrooms are for them. So I want to get them when they're 14 and 15. They're all young now.
Get them to come to Margate and get a job, right?
I'm pushing for it already. Thank you all.
See you later.
No areas.
It's just a couple things I want to go over. The main thing is that as a new member of the board, you're required to take a course. Are you guys aware of that?
It wasn't until tonight.
Right, okay, good. So I think Palma's gonna,
We missed the one on Tuesday.
right,
The next one's October, I think.
October? Yeah, but it's really important that that gets done in October. So that's, that'd be a good thing to do.
I think it's on that sheet.
Where will that training be held?
I think it's online, isn't it?
It should be online, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. In the old days, you had to go there.
You still have time, you just
Yeah.
became a member. You have 18 months to
And it is
complete it, so.
Brutal. One of the worst days. Brutal. It is brutal. You can't have your camera off.
I think that's it. I mean, does anybody else have anything they want to talk about, or?
Yeah, Mike,
You can't have your camera off.
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's important. Right,
Meeting next month.
And it's,
right. Okay.
Hey, Drew, you here?
sorry?
Huh?
No meeting next month.
No meeting next month?
Yeah, pay attention.
Oh, it says right here,
Yeah.
next meeting.
find some more variances when we review zoning.
I might have a meeting.
Yeah, just one other thing I wanted to bring up. We had mentioned a couple of meetings ago about the spaces below BFE and whether or not we want to enclose them, leave them open. I've had some more discussions with Roger. I mean, we didn't get any feedback from the group here. Is that something that the planning board thinks that we should pursue? Is that something we want to go after now? Do we want to wait? Like that?
I mean, personally, from the builder's perspective, the plans I've been getting in recently have all been, they have that setback on the ground floor, you know.
The veranda, they call it?
Huh?
The veranda?
I don't know what they call it. Patio. Yeah, the backyard's back. Right, correct. Yeah, you know, so
Well, I thought we wanted the garages open, so they parked in the garage.
And storage areas, that's what we want, storage and parking.
well, for instance, the
Well,
thing,
ones we looked at of yours was the garages, and if they're open, they're not using it for storage, they actually will use the garage.
Right,
For parking.
mhm.
yeah, very.
Yeah, I mean, so
Nobody-
I'm thinking about this house that is on Lancaster right now, which I'm actually building for whatever, but, so you have the foyer on the right, which gotta have room for an elevator, but not big, and then you have a garage, and then there's literally, I mean, I don't know, there's some storage space, but, you know, so, I thought originally, the intent which we kind of talked about was not being able to convert the lower level to living space, which in reality is an enforcement issue.
Is indoor, outdoor living space? Indoor, outdoor.
Well, no, I'm talking about indoor. I'm talking about the ground floor. Like, you know, there's some complaints about, personally, again, being a builder, I haven't really seen any houses that I've built do that. You know, but I hear there is. So that's, you know, that's one part of it.
Well, you put booby traps in all yours.
Cameras.
I think the parking's a big important part too. I think
Yes.
that's the biggest thing.
Especially the two-car
Indoor,
garage.
indoor garage you're talking.
I'm talking about leaving the garage open so they park.
Yeah, so the parking, yeah, because.
I mean,
That gets cars off the street.
yeah, it's also,
What they're doing is not.
Like no garage door,
Yeah,
like
no
in
garage, yeah.
Delaware, where it's just like islands?
No, it's not pilots.
Oh, okay. I can't, I
well, it
just
could be
can't really
pilots.
visualize.
He's got pictures of plenty of them.
Didn't they just do one on Gilmore Circle?
Yeah, but
Isn't there one there that has similar?
People who
That garage is
live
open?
here, but if you live here and you have a
Which
skill
was
store,
Cochran Hall?
you want to be
They just
able
went to
to,
the party.
you know,
The problem,
They went to a party.
the problem I see is, if they're not using the parking spaces for parking because there's not enough storage, they're putting storage in the parking areas.
right.
So the bicycles, canoes, everything else, you know, and lifting weights, and then they don't park. I have one right near me.
Yeah.
Cars are supposed to be in the garage, you can't put a car there.
Right.
Nobody on Iroquois Avenue parks on the driveway. They saved that room. They don't want to scratch their cars with their chairs and all the crap they're bringing back from the beach, so
The
they park.
garage or the driveway?
The driveway or well, most of the new homes on my street don't have
But
garages.
they
They
don't,
have
they're not
sheds in the
using the
back.
garages because they have no storage rooms, because they're using them for party rooms in the backyard.
And bedrooms.
Adjacent to pools and backyards.
Right.
So there's no storage underneath them.
Guys, we're still on the record, so
Yeah.
use
Yeah,
the
can we all-
microphone,
Yeah,
please.
let's just kind of keep it.
So if you, John and I will still explore that with Rich's help, I guess. You know, we're getting close to the master plan examination. I suggest that if we're that close, maybe we should wait for that.
Oh, I totally agree that we shouldn't do anything like something like that until the master plan comes about.
But it does work,
What?
keeping it open.
Leaving it open.
If you have two spaces, at least leave one open. And limit the area of the enclosed. In Longport, it's a bigger problem than here. And again, there's a lot of people sticking their noses and stuff over there, so they're finding this stuff out. Right now, they're having issues enforcing it, where they're getting contested, threatened to lawsuit by infringing on their property rights. But yet they sign a non-conforming conversion agreement, which is a deed restriction. So if it's open, they have no choice. So we're just looking ahead to avoid problems down the road.
Yeah, so we can talk about it more. I mean, I think you brought up a good point about if you have an open garage and it's snowing, or the security issues. I mean, there's a house that,
But most of those people aren't here in the wintertime
Huh?
when it's snowing. Most of those people aren't here in the wintertime when it's snowing. It's the summertime that's the issue.
right.
Well, that's true, but still, I mean, is there something in the ordinance about designated, you're saying, people putting their garbage cans in the garage and other storage, maybe it's better to have like X amount of space, based on the square footage of the house or something, that is storage on
The
the ground.
multifamily zone, that is in the ordinance. Every other single-family home that comes in there, they have an outdoor bin for the trash cans, they have an outdoor shower. To free up more space inside so they can go do other delinquent things. It's gonna become a big enforcement issue 5, 10 years down the road.
The other thing is,
It's easier to
a
change
lot of
it now.
electric vehicles now, that's another car for some of these places. They might have 4 off-street parking spaces, but they might have electric.
You're talking about the golf carts.
Yeah.
You're not
I mean,
talking about electric
they're
cars.
adding another car to people's,
Yeah, it's not replacing the cars.
it's not replacing the car.
They want to own curb cuts for those vehicles too. They want to own curb cuts for these golf carts.
No, but we're not allowing that.
I mean, it's just a problem. That's all. You can't do anything about it, really.
Roger, have you looked at how we would write something to get what we want? I mean, that's really
I
what
think there's several approaches. One is limit the area based on the square footage or percentage, kind of like how the third floor is a percentage of the second floor. You can have the ground floor being a percentage of the floor above it. One thing I like in Ventnor is we changed the ordinance that if you put parking, raising the house up to put parking is an incentive to provide off-street parking. They're not doing it. Say you have a house that has 5 bedrooms, you need 3 parking spaces. 2 of those spaces has to be under the building. One of them should be open. That way they have guaranteed 2 open parking spaces, 1 outside, 1 inside. It's better than 1 outside and 2 not being used.
So sure, 2 spaces being used.
And maybe even look at it, 2 other spaces being open, but that's one way of doing it, or just say limit garage spaces below the building have to be open on 2 or 3 sides. And again, we're gonna have to refine the ordinance, but we don't wanna expose pilings. I think that's not Margate's law.
We don't want that.
That's a strap there,
CIL. Yeah, we don't want
going down there on the shore.
Well, you can put just no exposed pilings. You can clad them, you can decorate. If you're in the coastalways, then you're required to be up on pilings anyway, but we don't have too many of those to worry about. There are design incentives that we can do to accommodate that.
Right.
But every house I've seen that has open parking, they're using it for parking, nothing else.
Yeah.
There's houses that have been built in my neighborhood in the last, since Sandy. And, before they were parking underneath, and they had a driveway, and they had a little garage in the back. And those people never park in the driveway, they always park on the street.
Well, that's why we changed it to parking underneath.
No.
You have a 4-car deep parking lot, or driveway, they never used it.
Never.
I think they're just lazy.
We just did that one with 7 spots, the beach club place.
They have to use them.
Then they want a swimming pool, and they need a variance because all their lot is covered by driveway.
Yeah.
I guess, one more thing, we don't have to do anything about it now, but, obviously, you guys have been to a few meetings, but really, and we're talking about it right now, parking. So, one solution to that, besides what we're talking about, is opening up parking on the beach block.
Oh, I'd love to see that. One side anyway. One side.
Right.
You could order it year to year if they wanted to, that sign's moving around.
Again, that's more of a commissioner thing.
Yeah, that's a governmental.
Right, but in the past, haven't we said as a board that we, didn't we say that about?
We can endorse it,
Yeah,
but it's up to the governing body to
Right,
change that ordinance.
right.
We have to plan on that not happening.
About parking on one side
you think those beachfront property owners will just park their car there on Friday and will move until Sunday?
Uh, I can tell you, when you talk to the commissioners, they point to the fire chief and say the fire chief doesn't want it.
That's not true. I have no problem with parking on one side of the street. I have
Right.
no problem with parking on both. but I
Yeah,
have no
absolutely.
problem with one side. I know, and it's very tight, and it's very difficult for fire
Yeah.
apparatus to get down, but I don't see, I mean, personally, I don't see an issue with parking on one side.
And then,
And I like the idea of alternating, based on even and odd, you alternate the year, so it's not always
Right.
just parking in front of your house, it's
Mhm.
your neighbors
Yeah.
on an alternate year. But I agree with Roger, I don't foresee the commission, or any commission in recent times, supporting that or going for that, because you'll get a couple people that are gonna come up and, that live there, and that's all it's gonna take.
Have some influence.
Yeah,
all the lawyers?
They don't vote.
that's all it's gonna take.
Well, some of them
One
do.
does.
One does.
But I mean, and it was even brought up several times because we have, oh God, Steve Altman that comes to the meetings, and he even says he'd like to go down there and be able to use his kayak or that, but there's no place for him to park. Maybe at least make a handicap spot at the beach, and just to allow people an opportunity who have a disability to be able to get to the beach or get closer to the beach to be able to get there.
I think that's a great
That was another
idea.
option.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone that lives between Atlantic and Ventnor Avenue votes for parking on the beachfront.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone, because they get filled up every day.
Right.
Hey, I mean, look what it took Longport to finally allow parking on Atlantic Avenue from 15th to the Point. How many years did that take? But they did it, and they did it.
It took
But
the
they
state,
won't-
didn't the state force them to do
But
it?
they will not do the beach block park.
They will let you drive on there.
No.
Dan, even if we had beach block parking, you would need like they have in Ventnor though, right? The last, I don't know how many feet it is, they have it blocked
fire
off.
zone.
It would be
So
something
you
like
can
that,
turn
or,
around.
yeah, something to that effect, but, I mean, hey, let me tell you something. Did you guys drive around 4th of July weekend? I could name 15 streets that we weren't getting fire apparatus down where we wanted to
Right.
go down, that we were gonna have to go from the cross street if there was a fire, whether it be Winchester, Monmouth, Amherst, whatever it was. We were gonna have to go from the cross street and hand stretch in. And I've never seen it like I saw it this year.
I totally-
I've never
yeah,
seen
totally
as
agree with
many
you.
cars.
I was scared to death driving.
That's from Margate to Longport to everywhere. I mean, I've never seen parking on Sunset Avenue in Longport like I saw. I mean, people were parking at 10:30 in the morning on Amherst Avenue by like Haverford to go to the beach. 10:30.
It was bad.
Due to the weather, three beautiful days of 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, too, I love that new parking lot on
It's been
Ventnor Ave.
packed.
Yeah,
It's been
I mean,
packed.
it's great, and plus, now you have that whole, you can park on Ventnor Avenue. There's no curb, you know what I'm saying?
People don't really understand that. Some are starting to, but I almost feel
I
like we should
picked up
market
on it.
to show people that it's
Yeah,
okay.
I've used it, yeah,
It was full.
Oh, good.
yeah.
Cones or something.
Dirt right
I mean, just put the.
Well, no, I'm, yeah, the part, but also on Ventnor Avenue,
On the street.
the curb cut's gone, so you got,
I know, but
what
it's
that,
less than people
like
know
at
that
least
it's
3 more, yeah, right.
Some have.
One at a time, everybody.
So, all right, so that's food for thought. Like, we really can't do anything about the beach block parking, but maybe come to a commissioners meeting and talk about it. Maybe at some point we'll talk as
One other thing while
endorse
we're
it.
on the topic of
Chairman should
parking,
do that, right, Raj?
a couple of months ago, we had a case where somebody wanted to count a lift in a garage as a parking space. I don't know if you remember that one. So I had a chat with Roger about it. I think we should clearly define that that's not illegal parking.
But that was extra.
That was extra, but the next time around, they were gonna wanna count that. So we use tricky ordinance, and that's not a permitted legal parking spot. You want it, you can
You
put
can
it in
still
there,
have it.
but it doesn't count.
Right, right.
Right.
Yeah,
But it doesn't count.
but that's a good, yeah, but that one was extra.
Yeah, okay.
That was a debate in Ocean City years ago, and I'm like, well, why are we counting these as parking spots?
Roger, I see a lot of that in Sea Isle. Are they counting them, or are they not?
I don't know about the CI.
Because I see a lot of them in Sea Isle.
Really?
You see a lot of the staff
Really?
parking underneath, definitely is open, like we said, it's an open area, and they have the stackable
Wow.
lifts.
Hmm.
It's not practical.
Okay.
Mike,
Anything else?
Mike, yeah, I got one more thing. Just something to think about. When I do my inspections, I usually like to go when it's raining. And recently we had an application where a guy wanted to put a pool in his yard, and I looked the night before, and there was no rain. It was just a high tide, and the high tide comes up through the storm drains at that point.
Right.
And I'm just concerned about the amount of flooding that's getting into this city, and I'm questioning pools. How a lot of people are getting pools, and the pools are taking up precious space, permeable space, storage space for underground. So it's just something I think that we should be thinking about.
What are we gonna think about?
Think about limiting pools.
Eliminating?
Limiting them, right now, we have, 3 feet that's around the pool?
Right.
6 feet.
No, he's talking about, around a pool, you have to have three feet of space in case something happens.
And maybe we ought to expand that, because as people are building their houses, they're maxing them out. I've talked to architects that they say, if people come in, they say, oh, I don't want to max my house up, but by the end of their working out with the architect, they max out the house up to the square inches, and I've noticed that on the applications.
But they're meeting all their coverages, unless they
Right.
go into variance.
We're pretty generous with our coverage, like with the stairs.
35%
extending the stairs.
has to be landscape. I mean, 65% lot coverage.
What about the backyards? Because I see, like some of these yards are like totally hardscaped in the back, where the pools are.
The ones I see where they come in for a permit, they meet the requirements. If not, they'll be here.
Right.
I mean, there are some that after they get the COs, after they get the inspections, they go back out there and they add more pavers. I mean, we're trying to stay on top of that, but, to try to say that maybe I'm not,
Okay, well, it's
what are you
just.
implying?
Huh?
What are you implying? That I'm letting them get away with it?
No, not at
No,
all.
I think what
Not at
Steve
all.
is saying is that maybe the cubic feet that the pool takes up underground, where water could be absorbed by, the rainwater could be going into that space, isn't going into that space.
But the pool holds water too.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you, there's engineering.
it's full of water.
Well,
It
no,
is
you still
full of
got-
water.
there's still 6 to 8 inches that you get of a pool that can hold water.
Right.
Right.
Rainwater.
And,
You're displacing groundwater. The groundwater's not going in, the groundwater's not coming up, it's going out.
like Roger said, the pool, and I don't want to say the old days, but for a while there, they were counting pools as pervious space, and then we started saying, no, they're impervious, obviously. But if they're meeting the coverages, then if they didn't put a pool there, they could put a tennis court there. You know what I'm saying? It could be a solid, right? Yeah.
Pickleball court.
Right, pickleball
I mean,
court.
I'm not in favor of all these pools, I think it's ridiculous on a Barry Island, but the pool offers more storage than
Two big pools.
patio.
Yeah.
Pools you ever need.
But, and on that note too, I'm thinking that we don't have any like sound barriers, like where we used to have trees and shrubbery and things behind the fences, which kind of softened the noise between houses. I'm noticing now, like especially on last 4th of July weekend, how the house behind me, on the corners, on the sides, everybody brings their people over and everybody's talking, and then everybody starts playing their music. It's getting loud, and there's no sound dampening things like the trees and the shrubs to do something. And I just want to throw this out there for consideration as we move forward. So, it's.
I have that too. Because my wife said, they play good music.
Yeah, but mine didn't. I had to listen to rap
They
music.
do, too. And it's not real loud, so I'm lucky.
Yeah.
Where I'm lucky, I really.
When you're asleep, right? When you're laying down,
On a 2,500 square foot lot, I mean, that's the way the ball bounces.
Right.
Margate, it's a small lot. So, over in Summers Point, we have a 7,500 square foot lot as a minimum for residential. You can still hear the guy next door, still get the complaints, like, 300 feet away, I see the guy's shed. I'm like, is that a problem? Here it's 10 feet.
Okay, anybody else? All right, then,
Make a motion.
make a motion
Adjourn.
to